Hey guys, welcome to Comfy Cozy Up. So we are day 14 and I have been reading a lot this month, and one of the things I like to do when I am reading a lot of books that are literary and a little bit more heavy, or I'm not jumping over the moon for all the books that I'm reading, not so I try to read some romance in it, and I typically try to read romance from authors that I'm familiar with, and or books that comes off where I'm gonna have that feel good smile, and it will just get me back into now going back to other heavier books. It is how I've been able to not have a reading slump. I did not have a reading slump this year at all, and another reason why I was able to reach the close to the 100 book goal, and I think I am at 98 or something like that, so pretty much 2 books away, which means I'm going to exceed last year goal. But that's one of the reasons I'm able to, because in between reading a certain kind of book, I will go to my romance, different genres in the romance. Preferably I do like the I like the stories of the second chance. I like the story of the characters who grew up together and fall in love. I do like a bit of the boss situation as well. I have different subgenres. There's some genres I just don't care for at all, but for the most part I know I can find that. So I know this time around I needed some holiday romance. I needed some short holiday romance that's just gonna be a feel-good read and get me in the mood. So let's talk about Jenna Aston. Now Jenna Aston is one of my favorite author when it comes to romance that is rom-com. So I tend to find her books over the top, silly, funny, not taking that serious, not gonna just have you like feeling extra emotional. She's just not that author for me. She is the fun author for me. Again, romance can be a little tricky, and when it comes to hers, it's you either gonna like her or you just don't. She's just not the overly emotional author at all. You're just not going to get that from her books, and sometimes you need that. You don't need an author that's always going to pull at your emotion in every romance. She's not doing that. So my favorite book from her is Wrong, and it is one of those books that either you're gonna really love it or you don't. I've read it twice. I've read it once on my own when it just came out in 2015, and this was actually her debut book. And then I read it a few months later with 2 of my friends, and they absolutely loved it. We talked and we laughed about it. It is a age gap. The man in this is a gynecologist, and the woman is a college. She was a senior in college, and it was funny. I laughed the entire book. I thought it was funny. I thought it was silly. It was over the top in terms of a young girl exploring all these sexual things in there. So if you don't like smut, this is not for you, because there's a lot of smut in this. But there's certain scenes in this that I laughed, and I have read it twice, and I would reread it again just because I know the 2 times I read it, I still laughed. And the people who read it with me and they recommend to other people also enjoyed it. We all have moments where we laughed about it. So this is, again, not for everybody. If you do not like smut, do not even bother with this, because this is a lot of smut going on, but it is funny, and that's her thing. Now this series is about 3 sisters in a small town. It is giving you Hallmark, but with smut. So if you don't like erotic stuff, stay away from this, because it's going to give you the Hallmark, because they're in a small town that they call Reindeer Falls. And so I'm using my my junk journal, guys. This junk journal is getting pushed to the limit because it's packed. So Reindeer Falls is the town, and I believe it's 6 books in the series, but I've only read 3 because it's 3 pertaining to us sisters. And I'm not sure if I'm going to finish the series in this, because this is part 1, because I have other romance series from other authors that I'm going to incorporate in this, and this is the first one. So the first one is called The Boss Who Stole Christmas, and this has Nick. The thing is, it's Christmas. It's supposed to be over the top corny. So they have names, Holly and Nick. And Holly, the sister's last names are Winter. Yeah. So they so Nick happens to be the new owner for a toy store. Nick. But he's not the nicest, and you have Holly, who is like doing everything to help formulate with all these new toys and things that they do. And so it is Christmas time, the busiest time of the year for them. So he had a nerve in the middle of all of that, while she's just like don't want to even deal with him, that, oh, they're going to go to Germany. So they went to Germany. And it's Germany. I forgot the name of the freaking place in Germany. But this is supposed to be a very Christmassy town. Another town that is, which I've heard of, where they're really big on decoration and markets and things, that they're just really into Christmas. And he told her she has to go with him because they have business arrangement there. But, you know, he had a thing for her. And he knows what she really likes. So it was like a setup. But just know, it was spicy. It was spicy. I like this. She was a little bit naive at times and annoying, because it was just like, look here, the man like you, shut up. But anyway, then we have the second one again, Ginger. And then Keeler. So Keeler is a British celebrity chef. And so they're in this town because, again, Reindeer Falls is a very popular town for Christmas. It is just known for all this Christmas shenanigans that they do every year. So, of course, they decide they're going to have a cooking show off there, but it's supposed to be themed, where they're baking Christmassy themed stuff. So a lot of, ginger and stuff like that. Themed, it has to surround Christmas. So here comes her. She's a well-known baker in her town, and he is a celebrity chef, and they're mingling with amateur and professional chef, and to see who can come off with the best, bake the best Christmas theme, whatever. And needless to say, she had a crush on him because she watched him on TV, and he liked her immediately because something about her that caught their attention. And so it was one of those, like, it was cute. It was cute. It was cute. You see me smiling? This is what I'm talking about. I didn't just reading some of these Christmassy stuff. It's just intended for you to smile. It was cute. I like how they just, decided that they're gonna do a thing or two, because they both have passion for food. And I like their storyline. It was cute. Now the storyline that's probably the one that actually has comedy. They all have little things in there that's funny. There is a line that was said in the third one, which is the one night stand before Christmas. And there is a line in this that is like corny, but you just have to laugh. Jenna is just quirky. And this is Noel and Theo. The Christmas name Noel. And in this one, you have a situation where this grandmother is like dead set on setting up her son. And she feels she set her son up, he won't leave. He will stay. He won't be trying to always doing something. And there goes this sister now. She's one of the author sisters. And each book is about a sister, of course. So this sister now, she is like, seeing all her other sisters like living their life up, and and going through it, and she's like the one that they sometime will call and talk to or whatever. So in this one, she was being set up with this guy. She thought that was the guy, and chemistry was there, and she ended up she ended up sleeping with the, with the guy, thinking it was this guy, but it was another guy. It was like a switchery, but it turned out good, but it was just like, oh hell no. And then the whole time he's dressed as Santa Claus, so she slept with Santa Claus, and she's telling her sister she slept with Santa Claus. Oh God, I can't even speak. That she slept with Santa Claus. Okay, there we go. And it was funny how she described it. She was trying to get, what is his name? What is it? And she don't know. Again, the theme. It's a one night stand, but it really wasn't. And when she did find out who it was cute, because it was just like, it was meant to be. And it made, you know, it was cute. I liked that one in terms of the mess. It was messy. And so that's just the three that I read. Again, these are not intended to be this over-the-top serious literature. No, these are fun books that you read in between those serious books, because these are the books that's going to make you smile. These are the books that might make you laugh. And it's over-the-top holiday feel-good book. And so I enjoy these. And again, I will be reading another series from another author. And I will let you know how those holiday series. And another thing about these holiday series, they're short. These were about 70 something pages each book. But I know the other series, I think the pages, they were like 50 something or 60 pages, something like that. They're short, so of course I have time. So I started from last night. You can really go through these series fairly quickly. They're not, and then again, they're fun, so they'll, you know, you keep your attention going. So yeah, so this is what I did today. So tomorrow is a busy day, and I have some other stuff that I am completing that I will show soon. And yeah, so come on back tomorrow for some more fun. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and bye.